Well, as we get back to some sort of normal, people are getting out a whole lot more, and a lot of folks are enjoying this cool, refreshing water of the Canal River. We're going to take you on a little tubing trip and let you know everything you need to know. Got my SA Live sunglasses. Hey, Fiona, got some for you.
Thanks for the sunglasses, Mike. But you know what? I won't need them here. I'm at a spot you probably remember going to back in high school. And you know what? It's back in a big way. I'm at the Stars and Stripes Drive-In in New Braunfels. And Jen, guess what? I got some popcorn for you.
Thank you, Fiona. I love me some popcorn. Well, I'm going to show you guys where you can go on a trip on a tank full with the entire family. Kid-friendly, yes, but you can still enjoy a nice glass of wine. I'm going to take you there in SA Live's Prime Show. Here you go, David.
Thanks for the red wine, Jen. It's going to pair well with the delicious barbecue that I have right here. And you guys, I'm going to be taking you around San Antonio to check out some barbecue spots that you won't want to miss. So get ready. You're watching the SA Live Summer Fun Special right here on KSAT 12.
Fun in the sun, at the movies, on the river, or in your living room. You're watching SA Live Summer Fun Special in Primetime. Brought to you by the City of San Antonio.
So you want to hit the great outdoors? Maybe do a little bit of camping. Great idea, but you got to make a reservation in a lot of the parks. They are open, however, there's limits on the number of people. Are you out of luck? No. How about camping in your own backyard? And what's really nice is when the campsite and the tent and everything else is all set up for you. Thank you, Jordan Lauterstein from Good Sports here. Okay, and you saved the good chair for me too?
Yeah, that's the Stargazer chair from Nemo. Super comfy.
And it
reclines. Oh yeah.
Oh, it does. You just, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those times when, can you just interview yourself and I'm just going to take a little nap
so
here.
What we've got here is a backyard camping scene.
What kind of products do we have here?
All right, so things like your Chair Zero, a 1 pound, 250 pound limit chair.
That's 250 pound limit?
That's 250 pounds. This is 800 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, so your kids, your wife, she can jump in your lap. You're not going to break that chair. It's really key that when we sell product that does these outdoor things, that they're durable enough to take the abuse that families want to throw at them. All of your utensils and your car camping, mugs that have other mugs in them. Water filtration, not necessarily needed in the backyard, but definitely needed in the back country, for sure.
And the tent, easy to pitch.
Easy to pitch.
What, three different?
Three poles.
Poles.
Big door on the front side, and it does have a mesh screen, so you could not zip up the closed side, but you can still see out with the mesh. The no-see-um mesh is great.
And the mesh on top, too. So obviously, I assume this has a rain fly that goes on it, but if you want to do a little stargazing, lay back there and just look straight up. This looks like camping a little too high-tech.
This is high-tech camping. So this is great backyard camping. So on a day like today, when you have a great sun, you have a solar panel that will charge all of your products. You can keep your phones charged right here via USB. It weighs nothing. It packs to nothing.
So I just stick my phone right in here?
You will take your cord and you will plug it in USB.
Oh, so that way you can call your wife, who may not want to even come out camping in the backyard, and say, could you bring us some more ice?
Right. You'll never run out of power for your phone to call somebody to bring you something. I love that.
I like it.
I mean, we're back here in your backyard. There's always bugs out in everybody's. So bug repellent, very important. Natural Repel products are made with Pickardin, which is a natural chemical. We also sell DEET products, which are things that we use for second world and third world places.
Okay, what is that?
Okay, so this is a 55-liter Patagonia Black Hole duffel. It fits in, it's that thing right there. So that fits into this itself. And the idea is that you have kind of your bug out bag, your camping go bug out bag. And
so all this goes in here?
All of that will fit in this. So your sleeping pad fits like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't I going to be dizzy for about 10 hours after I blow this thing up?
Okay, so good question. The way that this fills up is there's a Philo pump inside here that this little nozzle bag, and you bellow air. 4 full bellows will fill the product. So no breaths into anything.
The end of the day, you get hungry. What do we eat? All right.
So we did our little pre-boil chili on our Whisperlite Universal MSR stove. And we've already boiled everything. It's been steeping here for a few minutes. As you can see, it's actually thickened up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
The chili has all the spices, everything's ready out of the package. Dump it in the boiling water. It's that easy.
Okay, and the proof is in the pudding.
Proof is
May
in
I?
the pudding. It
Okay,
is.
here we go. You know, that's good. And if you wanted to, you could take some rice and throw it in there to absorb a little bit of the liquid or something like that.
Absolutely.
All right, so if somebody wants to go backyard camping, where do they find you?
So you can come to Good Sports Outdoor Outfitters on De Zavala and I-10.
Sure. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If you want to catch a movie this summer, guess what? The Drive-In is back in a big way. And joining me right now is Scott Balvin, manager here at the Stars and Stripes Drive-In in New Braunfels. Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you doing tonight?
I gotta tell you, you think drive-in, you think retro, you think old school, but these times, I mean, this is back in a big way, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us a little bit about the Stars and Stripes Drive-In. How long has it been here?
All right, we've been here since 2015 when it first opened up. And ever since then, it's been a place for people to come to enjoy a night under the stars, watching movies and making memories. Right now, we're doing one features only because of the COVID-19. Prior to that, we were doing 2 features a night. And one price, you get 2 movies. Can't beat it anywhere around.
All right, so what are you doing for folks when they come here to kind of help keep them safe?
Right now, we're at 50% capacity, and our parking lot is spaced out with the red dot, so everybody parks on that red dot to keep everybody separated. They can still get out of their car as long as they sit in front of their car and not invade anybody else's space.
So people can bring food, right, if they
Yes.
want to?
Yes, they
okay.
can.
But what have you got at the concession stand?
We have all the goodies, popcorn, we have the pretzels, we have nachos, we have Frito pies, we have your ices and all the drinks and all the concessions you can imagine.
So when folks watch the movie, okay, and they think drive-in, they think, okay, I'm sitting in my car. But that's just one way to watch the movie, right?
Yes, ma'am, you can come out here, you can bring your own lawn chairs, set them up in front. People bring out little tables, put some little snacks and food on it. They can also enjoy it from the inside of their car. If you're far enough apart from your brother, we do let your car run for just a little bit and then charge up the car. They bring inflatable beds on the back of their trucks. They just lay out there. They bring their own speakers. Everybody's enjoying it. It's like a pre-movie party out here.
Okay, I'm here with Victor, and are you here with your family?
Yes, I'm here with my wife and her friend Jackie, my daughter Abigail, Alyssa, and Michaela. We're here to watch Grease.
All right, and so have you been to the drive-in before?
I grew up on the drive-in. You know, I came with my parents. Not necessarily this one, but back home, I grew up in the Valley, South Texas, and so we'd go to the drive-ins. I saw this movie at the drive-in when it originally came out, so this is kind of nostalgic for me. Sure.
So tell me a little bit about introducing the drive-in to the next generation.
Yeah, well, for all of them, it is a first, and so you know, they're really excited. I guess it's something really different for them, and quite honestly, it is a bit of a drive. We live in San Antonio, but it's well worth it for the experience. Sure.
What movies are coming up for families to enjoy?
Mulan. Mulan is one of the Disney's new movies going to come out that was pushed back.
And are there summer deals going on folks can take advantage of?
Right now, we did a summer deal. Everybody's $6 to get in. It don't get any better than that to, you know, make memories under the stars.
Still ahead, we're going inside a new barbecue joint on the southwest side of San Antonio, serving up classic Texas barbecue.
Next on SA Live, it's only a quarter tank of gas to get to this hill country spot. We'll show you a handful of spots complete with good eats, history, wine, and exploring too. Stay right. Tell us why you wear a mask. Maybe it's for someone special in your life, or because you care about our community and want to help reduce the spread of COVID-19. Here's how it works. Take a selfie in your mask and share it on social media. Include why you wear a mask, use the hashtag WhyIWearAMaskSA, and click on the hashtag to learn why other people do too. We look forward to seeing why you wear a mask, San Antonio. A 90-minute drive north of San Antonio along the 290 Wine Trail, you'll find Stonewall Motor Lodge. Nestled in Stonewall, Texas, this classic 1960s roadside motel has the best of both worlds, modern luxury with a little bit of retro. And the best part? It's just a short drive to some of Texas's best hidden gems, from a classic ice house to a unique science and art museum tucked in an old feed mill. And of course, there's wineries. But first, time to check in.
Welcome to Stonewall Lotus Lodge. So the original hotel is 12 rooms. There's 10 kings and 2 double queens, but we also added 4 cabins, and that's a mix of king and queen, double queens as well. And then we have 4 RV slots, and all of the cabins and the RV slots actually overlook the acreage with the trees and the quiet. It's away from the highway more so. So we've got a little bit of an option for anybody, whether you need a family with a little bit bigger space in a cabin, or you're here for a nice romantic weekend and you want a snug little king room, you're ready to go.
This lodging hotspot is new, but rich in history.
So one of the reasons we fell in love with the place was the quirky, unique Texas history and our tie to President LBJ.
When President LBJ would come visit, there were hundreds of press corps, Secret Service, even celebrities would come down. So they needed a place to stay. That's how Stonewall Motor Lodge was born. I'm staying in the press room, where this kitchenette used to be a dark room where the press corps used to develop their photos. There are lots of neat touches throughout the lodge, some retro items, but this place has some modern comfort too.
We spent countless hours trying to find the right decor to fit that little mid-century modern 1960s look that I was really going for. So you'll find some different pieces like our little retro fans. We have little retro refrigerators that are very reminiscent of the 60s, mid-century modern furniture.
Well, I'd love to just settle in here. It's time to venture out. Who's hungry? First stop, lunch. Pecan Street Brewing is just a 15-minute drive to Johnson City.
We have salads, brick oven pizzas, burgers, and our brewed on-site craft beer. And we have about 11 to 12 beers on tap any given time. Even though we're going through the pandemic and we're trying to be safe, people come here to really just relax and connect with family members and friends.
There's something for everyone on the menu. My salad was amazing, but I have to say, everything looks so good, especially the pizza. Our next stop is beautiful Coleman Cellars.
Coleman, we have a great experience for anyone that wants to come out. We feel like that we've got safety precautions that we've taken in our barrel room. We have an educational flight, which is a private tasting with a sommelier. And we have plexiglass screens in front of all of the tables. We also have a lot of outside seating space, so people are welcome to bring food or a picnic. We do ask that people make the reservations because we do have some capacity constraints.
From the grapevines to the barrels and straight to your wine glass, you will not regret this visit. Cheers. Our last stop, just 5 minutes from our motel, is Albert, Texas. We stop at Albert Ice House to end our day sipping drinks and having dinner under a 600-year-old tree.
The Ice House was built actually 20 years ago, but the dance hall has been here since 1921. There was local gatherings in the dance hall. LBJ went to school next door. So it's a lot of history, and it's really cool to be a part of it.
So grab a cold one and relax in Albert under its inviting tree. We recommend the chicken sandwich from the Cowboy Cantina food truck. Time to head back to the lodge. It's just a few minutes from everything.
It's been such a great time here in Stonewall. Had an amazing time exploring Johnson City and Stonewall, Texas. Now I'm going to cap it off here on the deck here at Stonewall Motor Lodge. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias-Stresky. Cheers!
Still ahead on SA Live, we are hitting the canal and just kicking back and relaxing. I've got the easy job. We're going tubing. You know, all of these water bottle stuff you might throw out, how about turning it into a fun little craft and game that the whole family can play?
Yes, we are going to show you some inexpensive and fun ways to pull that off.
I like this game.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
Well, if you're spending more time at home and you want to try to keep the kids busy and maybe add some more fun to family game night, how about this?
Yes, what you can do is use, nice toss by the way, here, catch, is use some of the stuff that you may actually throw away, turn it into some fun little games you can either play outside or inside, and half the fun is going to be constructing all of these crafts. And the crafting queen herself, the aficionado of activities.
Adina Anderson from Creative Lifestyles with Adina shows us a few fun games.
Well, nowadays everybody has a whole bunch of these, the Amazon boxes, and instead of just, throwing them out or collecting them somewhere else, what did you do with this one, Adina?
Well, this is a fun game you can play in the backyard. You just cut some holes in there, paint it. It's really simple. You just use your acrylic paint. I like the deck art, but you can use any acrylic paint that you have.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to kind of outline it. So this is kind of a golf game that you can play in the backyard, or if it's bad outside, you could even play this inside if you have the little plastic ones, because you won't break anything with those. And then just let the kids have fun with this, right? But I think this is something the adults would like to do too.
These acrylic paints are basically good for anything.
For
Cardboard,
anything,
plastic,
yeah.
whatever
Wood,
you
metal,
may need, whatever your craft is. That's the box that
this is what we finish off with, so we'll see how good of a putter you are. Woo! 10 points.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, this next one's really fun. You want to know why? Because you can eat it after you make it.
Yes, and we're going to use something that you usually put ice cream in, but that's going to melt in this heat, right? So why not make something fun with it?
I love how you use Starburst.
I know. Well, I used to do a lot of golf tournaments and things, and that was the one treat I would give out because they don't melt in the sun for some reason. So it was a really easy one that we know won't melt.
All right, so what do we need?
Okay, so you want to have your ice cream cones, and you could use any kind you want, and then you want your chocolate. So you could use regular chocolate or white chocolate. I have white chocolate here. And if you don't have the melting pot, the Wilton melting pot, you can pop it in the microwave or do a double broiler, however you want. And then you just kind of dip it in there, get it all covered, and then just use whatever sprinkles you have. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. It could be any holiday, right?
Right.
It's summer. And then all you're gonna do is just roll it in here once you get it covered. The fun part, right? And then really fill it with whatever candy. Look how simple that is.
Oh my gosh, and it looks so yummy.
Right? Yum.
Oh, and the chocolate's still warm.
Oh, yes.
That's bonus.
If you're outside in the summertime, lots and lots of water, and don't throw the bottles away. You can either refill them or use them for another
I don't
craft.
throw anything away.
No,
It's so bad.
me
Cans,
neither.
bottles, whatever.
So what are we doing with the empties?
So this is a fun little bowling game you can play outside or even inside because it's plastic. And you want to take the little label off there of your water bottle. So just rip that off. And then you're going to use the acrylic paint again. So you're going to put about 1 or 2 coats on, and it dries pretty quick, especially in the heat like this. It'll probably already start drying by the time you're getting one done there.
Oh, okay.
And then I just took the red and put it out the top so it looks like bowling pins. So you're going to paint the top of it and paint the whole thing. And I put rocks in the bottom just to kind of hold them up. Apparently it's a little windier today, but
well, you don't want too much because you want to be able to have it
to knock
tip
them
over
down.
a little
That's
bit,
right.
but
Yes.
not enough. So okay, so that would dry, and you said just a
set
wiffle
them
ball.
up. Yep. And I just used a wiffle ball or whatever you have around the house.
Oh, hey, I got it. Thank you to the wind. And that's the benefit of bowling with water bottles outside.
Coming up on SA Live, skip that summer trip and give back. People here at Lotus are coming together with the entire community to feed our elderly here on the south side. We'll tell you how.
Next on the show, we're going inside the newest barbecue joint on the southwest side of the Alamo City. The Hotbox is a barbecue joint located on the southwest side of San Antonio. They're smoking up classic Texas barbecue like prime brisket and loading it on grilled cheese sandwiches.
When you come out to the Hotbox, you can get this, a brisket grilled cheese sandwich. It is gooey, ooey goodness. That looks phenomenal. That's a lot of cheese, y'all. You get barbecue sauce on the side. They also have like a corn in a cup or an elote style item on the side there, pickles and onions. And I want to put some barbecue sauce on it, y'all. This is how we do it. I just want to put it right on top. Ooh. Here we go. That's the bite. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's exactly what you want. The cheese is melted perfectly. The texture on the outside of the toast has a really nice crunch to it. Now this one is extra cheesy. I got extra cheese added to it. So if you want it like on that next gooey ooey level, you ask for the extra cheese. This is where it's at. If you're looking for the next brisket sandwich you want to get, Hotbox, man, this is where it's at.
The Hotbox is also serving up pork ribs, pork tenderloin, and jalapeno cheddar sausage.
If you're a rib fanatic, you want to find that next rib place, you got to come check out the Hotbox. Look at this bad boy. They got 2 different styles of ribs out here. This one, we're going in on it. Look how juicy. And that bark on the outside, they put a little extra seasoning on there too. Just a little sprinkle of good flavor on there. And that rub is crazy, y'all. It's like, what, 3-4 layers of goodness. Falls right off, super tender. Here we go. The brown sugar shines through in a really good way. It like elevates all the other flavors on there to the next level.
Owner James English opened the spot earlier this year, but had to adjust with the ever-changing climate to make sure that the restaurant didn't have to close its doors permanently.
This is definitely a passion project. Being in the backyard for so many years, loving to cook, and putting a business model and sense to it is not always the easiest thing, hence why we started in a food truck. We wanted to make sure that it grew organically. I think it's one of those things where, I'm getting to the age where it's a little bit of lifestyle. Nobody's gonna yell at me for having a beer at 3 in the afternoon.
The barbecue joint is new, but it feels like it's been here forever. A great addition to the evolving barbecue scene in San Antonio. And the smoked barbacoa tacos are one of the best bites in the Alamo City.
You're a Grammy Award-winning musician.
With the Chris Pettis Band.
With the Chris Pettis Band, sir. But then you come out here and you can also cook up some mean barbacoa.
Oh, yes.
Are you married?
No, sir.
You will be after this.
If you're not getting these tacos, you're doing something wrong. I'll tell you that right now.
Later on the show, we're going on a cruise to 2 different barbecue trucks on the northwest side of SA.
Here on SA Live, we are all about celebrating San Antonio. Yes, we love taking you to some fun summer spots where you can celebrate as a family while keeping your social distance. But if you're looking to give back, the people here at Lotus Coffee House on the south side have an amazing project going. Not only are they feeding the elderly, they're coming together with others in the community to give back.
One of the ladies, all she was eating was bread and jelly for like about 2 weeks when we first started. And when we get there, sometimes that's all they have.
Alone and scared, unsure of what the world will do to help. These are the thoughts of our elderly, living in fear as a pandemic takes over. And yet, they need to eat.
Showing love during a moment of despair will really change the way you outlook on people. So when you feel like you can't give it all and you give a little bit, you really will change inside and your perspective will be different.
Emily and Tetu Herrera, like many others, were forced to close their Southside coffee shop as COVID-19 took over.
When the day closed, me and Em kind of talked about what we're gonna do, and we're watching TV and we saw how people were buying toilet paper like crazy, and there's pictures of senior citizens that were kind of like scared, didn't know what's going on. So we talked about it. We're kind of like, what are we gonna do, right? What's our part? So we figured, hey, let's make meals. So we figured, hey, let's post online. Hey, who can use some food? Let's make some meals.
After all, that's what Chef Tattoo does. He loves cooking.
People, right? We know somebody, whatever. So we make sandwiches. We're all like, oh, we can do this. Check them out. Next time was like 60 people or 80 people, I don't remember. The same thing. We're like, oh, okay, we can do this. And this is every day. So then the following day, it was like 100 something. And we're kind of like, all right. So then we're doing that and delivery. And the more we talked to people and the more we drove around and interacted, we started to realize a lot of these people, all they had was that meal.
The pair quickly realized the need, and that's when they formed a team of volunteers.
We have raised a little over $6,000, and that means another $6,000 in proteins. So these bags are getting heavier and heavier as each passing week goes by.
And their shop, now a hub for packing and planning meals.
That's what our end goal is, that we don't stop, and what else can we do? I think this is just the beginning to something bigger.
These are the faces of the South Side. For Jose Moreno, he's bedridden, living with his wife in this home. It's their caregiver who reached out for help.
I can't tell you anymore because I'm going to cry. So, but thank you for everything y'all do.
Very helpful.
Very helpful for them. So y'all are really helping me out too with them. So, she didn't know I was asking for help. So I really thank y'all.
And I really can't stay long just because we want to limit the contact to the people that we're helping.
So we're not sure if we're going to be able to go in.
¿Cómo estás? ¿No necesitas algo más? No, gracias. It touches my heart to be able to do this because there are so many who really are still in need.
People probably don't even realize like the food that you give is sometimes all they have.
Yeah. They're really splitting their meals, really rationing everything, and the fear of contracting COVID or just going outside, it's so great with them.
Some of the volunteers also lost their jobs, but it's the giving part that keeps them fulfilled.
But like to know there's such a high identity of a need, just like what do we do? How are we missing this?
There's other people that we ran into, they had all this mold on their AC, no one's ever checked on them, they have no idea how to clean their filter out. So like that, one of our volunteers went back to clean their air conditioner.
They need adult diapers, they need an air conditioner.
Yeah.
It's hard to know that we're getting so close to these people, and I know we really shouldn't, but who else is gonna watch them?
And many of the elderly on the south side are depending on these meals. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias-Jeske.
Next on SA Live, 72 degrees year-round. We are hitting the refreshing Comal River and going tubing. Well, of course, the searing summer heat. What is the best way to cool off around here? Hop in the river, the Comal, and it's time to go tubing. And we are with Coley Reno, who is the owner of Texas Tubes, and I mean, it's just an institution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's getting so hot these days that if you're going to do anything outside, you have to be in the water. First of all, on the Comal River, inside the city limits of New Braunfels, no disposable containers can be taken on the river. Okay. And in the state of Texas, law is no glass or styrofoam can be taken on the river either.
And basically, you summed it up as anything that had liquid in it when you bought it, probably you can't take on the river.
That's right. The container ban is basically just trying to keep our river clean. And if you look around, the river is clean, and that's the goal.
And that whole Texas law, because you scared me when you said it, and you scared somebody just on the river right now. Styrofoam or glass is what kind of a fine in Texas?
It's a $500 fine.
So if somebody wants something, you even have little thermoses here too,
Yes,
right?
sir. We sell those half-gallon containers with the flip-top lids. Yetis are fine. All of those things are fine to bring on the river.
Now, there's all the social distancing rules here and there and that, and how does that apply to you, and what are you guys doing as far as that?
If you have any sort of immune deficiencies, if you have any kind of problems with your immune system, we suggest stay home. As far as what we do here, we spray our buses down after each shuttle with a CDC mixture. We have gallon spray bottles, and we just spray them down. We haven't had any problems so far.
And as far as the tubes themselves?
Yes, we get the handles and spray those handles down. Once you're on the river, it's up to you to know what's safe for you. If you're in an uncomfortable situation, look ahead, get out of the river. There's most places you can get out of the river. So if you don't want to be close to people, paddle away from them. If you see something you're not liking up ahead, pull over and hang on to the side a minute and let it clear out, and then you can go.
Okay. Other than that, never been tubing before. How do you describe it to somebody?
To me, it's really relaxing. You can get you some good sun. It's a lot better than just laying in one place.
And that water is?
It's 72 degrees year-round.
And anything you need to know is on that website,
right.
TexasTubes.com.
Yes, sir, TexasTubes.com. If you have any questions, TexasTubes@yahoo.com is my email. I'll be glad to answer any questions for you, and we hope to see you soon.
Great. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Time to hit the water. Yes. Relax. Here's the really fun part, of course, if you've never done it, the tube shoot. Whoa!
Located on the northwest side at a Chevron parking lot, Brisket Vas BBQ is an award-winning food truck serving up some of the best bites in town.
We've been in this spot here on New Gilbo for about 6 months.
Their barbecue and buffalo ranch chicken wraps are out of control. All of the wraps are loaded with white cheddar mac and cheese, and the barbecue wrap gets brisket, bacon, barbecue sauce, and shredded cheese. And the chicken wrap gets stuffed with barbecue chicken, bacon, ranch, buffalo sauce, and shredded cheese. Each wrap is then sizzled on the flat top until all that shredded cheese becomes ooey and gooey.
Y'all, check this out. This right here is the brisket wrap you can get when you come out to the food truck. It's got brisket, mac and cheese, the smoked queso. You have cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce on there. And then it gets put onto a flat top and you get this nice texture on the outside. There you go. This right here is the chicken wrap, all right? So it's chicken thighs that are barbecued, smoked, and then on the inside, you got mac and cheese, smoked queso, you have the ranch, you have buffalo sauce, you have more cheese, bacon, and it's just goodness. And the smoked queso on there really sets it apart. I'm gonna take a bite. That's the one. All right, the brisket one's really good, don't get me wrong. But this is why you need to come out here. The blend of all the sauces together, the way the chicken is smoked has really good flavor to it, but it's very subtle, it's not overpowering. The buffalo, the ranch, and the smoked queso together with the cheese, bomb.
This wrap is where it's at. And don't forget to try the banana pudding.
Y'all playing games. That's delicious.
We're taking a cruise up to the Point Park near Boerne, Texas, where the Holy Smoke BBQ food truck is now calling home.
Welcome to Holy Smoke. What can I get you?
New to the food truck is their smoked al pastor and Texas Twinkies. The al pastor gets marinated in a house-made sauce overnight and smoked until tender. Then the meat gets sliced and sizzled on a flat top. The mini tacos get loaded up and ready to eat. The Texas Twinkies are huge jalapenos that get stuffed with cream cheese, smoked prime brisket, wrapped in bacon, seasoned, and smoked to perfection.
This right here is a Texas Twinkie. You have a jalapeno, you put a little bit of cream cheese in there, some brisket, you wrap it up in bacon, and they're putting it on the smoker out here at Holy Smoke here at the Point Park. Take a bite. It's a savory little treat, and you're going to want at least 10 of them. Maybe order a dozen, who knows?
And when you're there, you have to try one of their Big Papas, a loaded baked potato that will change your life. To get more pictures, videos, and information on restaurants around Texas, just follow me on Instagram at Elder Eats. Keep eating San Antonio, and for SA Live, I'm David Elder.
Hi, producer Robert here. It's summertime, me and the pups want to head outdoors, enjoy the great weather, but they need protection in this South Texas sun. So we came to Positively Sweet Bakery to find out what we need. Let's go inside.
We are a small, locally owned business here in San Antonio where we manufacture all our food products, including our biscuits, treats, and then we have a lot of different boutique items and accessories that are great for the summer. One of our items that is great for the summer is a portable water bowl that just extends out like this. We also have these kinds of water bowls that have the water bottle attached to it, so it just extends out and makes it easy for your dogs to drink out of. And then we do have the goggles. Now these are great because it's really hard for dogs to take these off, and it's UV ray protected for their eyes. It's a touch activated cooling pad. This keeps them off the asphalt, the concrete that's really hot. So these are cooling bandanas. What you will do is you'll put water on here, and when you put it on your dog, it helps keep them cool. It retains the water. The cool thing about this Explorer pack is that it has basically everything we talked about here. So it has a water bowl, it has some toys in it, a leash and collar. It's like a little survival kit for your dog. We do have some summer skincare items. So one of the ones that are popular, and this is actually good year-round, is our Paw Balm. It's good for adding hydration back into the paw pads and the nose because, as you know, if they keep on walking on the hot pavement, it does dry out their paw pads and their nose and even some of their areas of skin. A lot of dogs get allergies in the summer, so this is really great for helping with that. We do have our Bug Off spray. It's really great for repelling mosquitoes. Again, it is all natural, so if they do lick the part that it gets sprayed on their skin, there's no need to worry about it. And then we do have a lavender shampoo, really good for irritated skin. We are a small dog food manufacturer here in San Antonio. Everything's baked fresh weekly, so a lot lot of our biscuits is what we're known for. They're really popular because they are limited ingredient, very nutrient dense biscuits made fresh weekly in small batches. So as you can see, we have a variety of products that are great for the summertime, and you can visit us at our store located at 5501 Blanco Road. We hope everybody enjoys their summer.
Me and Lily made it to the park. Come on, Lily, let's go explore. Come on. Let's go. It's beautiful out here, but me and Lily are getting hot. We're gonna need something to cool us off soon. Hey, it's Stephanie Duncan from Popsicles. How are you?
So I was out at the park today and I wanted to see if any dogs wanted some popsicles. So we have watermelon, orange coconut, blueberry coconut, and I've just brought out carrots. We also do strawberry and peanut butter chicken broth, of course. These are all organic. These are all handmade. I make them. Well, my dog started eating ice cubes. And so I started thinking, what is a better way that they can get a treat that's more nutritious for them? So if y'all need any cool treats for your dogs this summer, because you know this Texas heat gets super hot, go ahead and go to our website or direct message me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to deliver to you.
Let's see what Lily thinks. Lily, peanut butter,
chicken broth.
Well, it's definitely a different kind of summer, but while we're social distancing, why not stand out with some pops of color? And you know who can help with that? Elsa Fernandez with Eye Candy Boutique.
So excited to be here. Our first model is Bree. She is modeling our coral pocketed V-neck dress. The important part about this one is that it is a really breathable material. The silhouette complements her figure, and the pom-pom necklace goes with her pom-pom shoes.
Okay, Elsa, so this is your new showroom. It happened right before everything went a little crazy in the world, but how is business right now?
After 5 years downtown, we came to our showroom in March, and we quickly learned that we weren't gonna be able to function as normal. So we're online now at heyicandy.com, and now we're available for appointments at the showroom Wednesday through Saturday. So our next model is going to be Crystal, and she is showing off a bubble sleeve mixed print top. This is perfect for the summer because it's super lightweight. We have her paired with some distressed fold over denim and then a mustard top. The thing that makes this so easy for a Texas summer is the lightweight mixed print color allows for different kind of accessories to be used too. So we matched it with some blue, cobalt blue earrings to help that blue pop out of the top as well.
Okay, Elsa, I have to ask, is there a color to stay away from in the summertime?
So one would think, that's a really good question, Jen. One would think that like black or maroon might be something to stay away from, but if you introduce a pop of color like turquoise, looks really pretty, and that's a really good way to even out the fallness or the darkness of a maroon or a black.
Okay.
So our third model is gonna be Katya, and she has our baby doll striped multicolor dress on, and we paired it with some really cute glitter yellow earrings to bring out the yellow in the dress, and then her baby blue strappy sandal also brings out the blue in the dress. So this is just a really fun way to show that this dress can totally be dressed up with sandals, or she can dress it down with like sneakers if she's gonna go on a walk to the park.
Yes, right.
This would look so cute with some white Converse if she was gonna go to like the Pearls Farmers Market or something.
So if you love Elsa's ideas, I always do. Well, she's here for you, right, Elsa? If somebody has a question about styling things.
Of course, we are available for appointments Wednesday through Saturday in our showroom. You can find us at Hey Eye Candy on Instagram and Facebook, and online at heyicandy.com.
And don't forget, this is a local business, so be sure to support local and continue to do so because they work very hard.
Yes.
Thank you so much. For more information, just go to salive.com.
Okay. I mean, oh my goodness, Mike. I wish you could send some of that stuff my way so that my backyard really, really looks like a camp out. Because right now, all I have is this, little campfire here. But I am roasting some marshmallows. I've got my graham crackers and whoa. What was that sound? That sounded big. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a bear, but that is the cutest bear. beer. I wonder if it's after my soon-to-be s'mores. These are almost done, but shh, something's approaching. It's getting closer. You guys, it's a mama deer and her baby. I can't believe it.